Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back for another video. Welcome back to the nursery. This is Sharon with Serenade Nursery, and I'm sorry I'm a little bit out of breath. I was just putting some groceries away, and yeah, I'm usually out of breath if I just kind of like go from one room to the other, just doing some stuff sometimes. So, you know, just gonna sit and relax and make this video. But anyway, happy Monday to everyone. This is Monday, September 19th of 2022, and I wanted to go ahead and come on and make this video today. Before we get started, I wanted to just say, get some of this housekeeping stuff out of the way first. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified right away when new videos are available. Hit that like button, of course, that helps out my channel so much. And also leave a comment and tell me what you guys think. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get on with this video. And I do apologize that I didn't get anything up over the weekend. We were kind of busy over the weekend. I mean, Saturday, well, yeah, I'd say I was busy all weekend. I was doing some household chores and organizing some of the baby clothes and doing our laundry and some other stuff on Saturday. And then yesterday we had a meeting. We were gone pretty much most of the day, and then by the time we got back, well, we had dinner out, and then by the time we got back, you know, we just wanted to chill, and I was kind of tired, and so I just really didn't feel like making a video, so I thought I would just go ahead and jump on today, and we'll get started with this one. So anyway, we have baby Maizie here. This is my newest acquisition to the nursery, our newest addition, and oh my gosh, like, isn't she beautiful? So this is the Maizie sculpt by Andrea Arcello, and she was very beautifully reborned by Judy from Baby Kisses Nursery. And my previous video was her box opening, so if you missed it, please go on there and look at her box opening, and you can see just how excited I was to get her. And if you're wondering, this is a very rare, extremely rare, sold out limited edition kit that you just basically can't find anymore. I was very fortunate to have found her, and I'm so blessed, and I'm just so tickled pink that I have her with me and in my nursery. I love her so much. But anyway, when I showed her to you guys in the box opening, I talked about her details, so I won't show you guys that. We won't touch on her details too much today because we did a lot of that in the box opening video, and I showed you guys her feet and her little hands, and we also looked at her hair, but I will go ahead and show you her hair one more time. Her hair is very beautifully rooted with this medium brown hair, and oh my gosh, this hair is so soft, and it's just beautiful, beautiful mohair. And then she does also have a magnetic bow in her hair, and this is what Judy had on her, and I'm gonna just gently kind of take that off for just a minute to show that to you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this back on her for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on her, and she can go ahead and wear her little hair bow. And sometimes, there we go, you got to kind of fiddle with try to find the place where the magnet is just a little bit, but it will glom onto it, and then it'll go right back in place. But you guys can see her beautiful smile. She's, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful sculpt, and as I said, very rare, as are many of Andrea's sculpts. But anyway, I want to go ahead and show you what we're going to change her into. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to show you guys, I got this new baby nest. I don't know if you guys could kind of see this a little bit, but we're not on the regular boppy that we usually film on. I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet, pull the trigger, and I got this cute little baby nest. And what I did was I just put her blanket that I got. This is the blanket that Judy sent home with little Maizie, and it is this is it's a Sherpa blanket, but this is the Sherpa side here, and I went ahead and just put the Sherpa side kind of facing the nest here, and then the decorative side is up so that we can have something really pretty to look at. But the Sherpa side is very soft, as Sherpa is. But let me just show you this baby nest, and I won't I don't want to move Maisie too much, but I'll show you guys that. Can you guys see the little hearts? And when I put the bumper in, this is gray, and then when I put the bumper in, it looked like it had a pink lining, but it is hearts. And you could, you know, I think this is kind of a girly thing, but if you put a blanket over this and, you know, kind of cover up the hearts if you want to, or, you know, you don't have to. But if you want to kind of cover that up and use it for a boy, you can do that. Like you can have a little blanket over here like I do, which makes it look more like a little bassinet. And yeah, I thought Maisie, you know, being a bigger baby, would feel more comfortable in this because she is a bigger baby. And on the boppy, you know, sometimes the bigger babies just, you know, they don't want to fit very well. So we're going to try filming on this today, and you guys can let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, I think this is really cute. You know what, like I gotta say, well, I'll say one more thing, and then I'll show you guys what we're gonna go ahead and change her into, and then the topic that we're gonna talk about today. But I think this video is gonna be like all over the place because I have quite a lot to talk about today. We do have our chat topic, but I want to just kind of touch base with you guys and just also tell you guys, like, you know, getting these new baby things and just seeing what's out there nowadays. I mean, you know, baby things have really come such a long way. Baby clothes have come such a long way. I mean, there's some very, very cute vintage things, don't get me wrong, and I love vintage things, but like, I don't think we had, you know, when I was a baby, I don't think we had anything like this. And, you know, I mean, it was just the straight crib, the straight bassinet, you know, the, what Mom called a pumpkin seat, which is basically your baby carrier with the strap that you hold on to. You know, now it's a car seat, you know, kind of an all-purpose car seat carrier that can strap onto a stroller if you get the stroller and car seat combo. So, I mean, things have come such a long way, you know, since back in my day. And I'm not going to tell you what year it was back in my day. I will just say it was quite a very long time ago. I'm getting older. I am no spring chicken. So, but I just, you know, I just think it's amazing just how far things have come. And, you know, we never had these neat things happening, you know, when I was a kid, you know, when I was a baby. But anyway. Let's go ahead and show you what we're going to change her into. Hi, Megan. Hi, dear.
Hi, dear.
And you can tell everybody what you think of Maisie. Yeah.
No, she's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever did the work on her did a fantastic job.
Yep. Her name is Judy.
Oh, okay.
And yep, she's from Canada.
Hey.
Yep. There you go. But yeah, it was funny because like after I did the box opening video, I took her into the other room where my husband was at the time. I said, I gotta show you her, and he saw the smile and he kind of chuckled and says, oh geez. But yeah, he really thought that the painting on her was beautiful. He's just not into the dolls like I am, but he, as you can here, you know, he said that she was very cute, which, yeah. So anyway, he can definitely appreciate the beauty of the artwork and the effort and time it takes into making one of these babies. And so, yeah, he definitely understands that, and he is very, you know, kind of a, well, not, I don't know if aware is the right word, but just, I guess appreciative, or, gives acknowledgement, kudos for the amount of work and effort that it takes into making one of these, excuse me, that it takes, oh my goodness, fall off the bed here, that it takes into make, that it takes to make one of these babies. So yeah, anyway, you got to hear what he sounds like on the video. He's not normally in here when I film, but he had to put his keys away. Anyway, let's get on with things before we ramble on forever and a day. So now what I like to do is we're going to go ahead and put this 3-month Gerber onesie on her, because all my babies get a onesie underneath what they're going to wear. And I'm hoping that this will fit her. It might be a little bit long, but we'll see how this goes. But yeah, everybody gets a white onesie on underneath their outfit. All my babies have white onesies on underneath everything they wear, because it kind of helps to keep the body clean, the cloth body clean, and it sometimes can help with the clothes, like how they fit, where if you have something that's a little bit more revealing, I guess, lower, where it may reveal some of the cloth, the onesie definitely helps with that to kind of hide that that cloth and kind of add to that. So we're going to put her into that, and then I'm also going to change her into this Garanimals 3 to 6 month PJ that I got for her. This is not the one that Judy sent home with her, but as I was waiting for her, I did some nesting for her. So it has all kinds of little hearts, got pink little hearts, some purple little hearts, some yellow little hearts, and then it's got a pink cuff around the sleeve, and then it's got these cute little feeties. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and change her into that. And then I also wanted to talk with you, oh, and then it's got the pink on the collar right there too. So I wanted to talk with you guys about, now I kind of call this like online thrifting, because a lot of times I will go on eBay and look for, I have a lot of babies to dress, you guys, I kid you not. I have like 21 babies in my collection in my nursery. So I have a lot of babies to dress. And so I look for, on eBay, sometimes I'll look for like big, lots of clothes, because sometimes I need a lot of clothes because I got a lot of babies. So you can find a lot of really, really great stuff doing that. And then sometimes I will also, of course, buy them like, individual outfits, like from Amazon or, just wherever. But anyway, so my topic of discussion that I wanted to talk with you guys about today is thrifting. And, I guess the question is to thrift or not to thrift. And let me kind of tell you where I'm going with this. And we're going to go ahead and just start to get her out of this stuff as we talk. And I'm going to take her socks off of her too, because the PJs have feet in them and it's not getting like too terribly cold yet, so she'll be all right. So anyway, my husband and I were talking about this the other day about thrifting, right, dear?
Yep.
And and especially like for during the pandemic and all that, like the thing that concerned us is when you thrift and when you get like, say, especially big ticket items, like, if you find a stroller for, say, $30, or a changing table for $20 that, well, let's say you may have to clean it up a little bit, but if you go thrifting and you find these big ticket items and you kind of want something like that for your nursery, for your collection, do you go ahead and get something like that at the thrift store? And do you feel, does it make you kind of feel guilty about doing that? Because here's where I'm going with this, is because, oftentimes, people from all walks of life, I guess, go to a thrift store, but a lot of times, many people that go to a thrift store are people that are on a very, very tight budget and may not have the money to spend on, say, a brand new changing table that's going to cost them, well, like the model I got, and I don't even have one of the fancy ones or anything with all the doors and the drawers and stuff, but I just have the white, it's white with the 3 shelves kind of underneath there, and it's kind of your basic one, and I think mine was like, I got mine on Amazon a couple of years ago, and I think it was like $60. I want to say like 60, 65 bucks. And I got free shipping on it. It was Prime. But, a lot of people that go to the thrift store don't have, they're on a very, very tight budget, possibly a fixed income, or, maybe something changed in their employment history or whatever. And so they have to really, really pinch pennies and watch how much they spend on certain things. And they may not have that kind of money to spend on, say, outfits that, that they may need. Like if they're in need for like some outfits, or if like, let's say a big, especially a big ticket item, like say a stroller, or maybe a car seat. Now, I think car seats will expire after about, I don't know, 5 years or something. And so a lot of times people have seen like expired car seats on Craigslist, and so they don't feel bad about getting that because, you don't need an up-to-date car seat for your, you know, for your doll, you know, for your babies, because they're not living, breathing babies. But for a living baby, you want to get something that is safe, you know, that is deemed safe to use in your car, you know, to protect your real little one. And we're just going to go ahead and slip off her little hospital bracelet, and this says baby on it. This is, I didn't show you guys this in the box opening because I felt it underneath, but kind of forgot to lift up her sleeve to show it to you guys. But it's this little cute little bracelet with the beads on it, and it says baby. And I'm sure, I don't know if Judy made this or if you can get these someplace. I've seen these before, but I'm not aware that where you would get something like this, or if you can just, I'm sure you can just make it yourself. It's, you know, I'm sure you can find the beads and then string it together, you know, not that hard. But anyway, so as I was saying, you know, the expired car seats, you know, for your dolls, that's not so bad, because you don't need a totally up-to-date car seat for you know, for your Reborns or for your Ashton Drakes or your Paradise Galleries and whatnot. However, a real live living breathing baby is definitely going to need a safe, you know, car seat to be able to ride in. So people will often get like older expired car seats off of Craigslist. I have seen videos of that before. But I mean, do you because like this, we were talking, and I'm trying to like figure out the most sensitive way to put this without, because I know that this can be a whole can of worms, and there has been a lot of discussion on this before over the years. I think probably even before I started collecting, which I've not really been collecting and haven't been around in this hobby for very long, I guess, compared to some of you guys, but I've been collecting now for about 2.5 years. But even before I bought my first doll, I was watching Reborn videos and such. But so I'm trying to kind of word this as sensitively as I can. When you okay, because when we were talking about this the other day, we were just, you know, sitting at the table having our caffeine, you know, like we do every morning, and the subject of this came up. But we were talking about especially big ticket items, you know, like the changing tables, like the strollers, like you know, maybe one of those like you know, carriers that you could, not the sling carriers, but like sort of a car seat looking kind of carrier thing that you can that you put the baby in and can carry around with you. But do you go ahead and look for bargains like that, and do you go ahead and thrift, or does it make you feel guilty that maybe you're taking something away from a family with a real child who cannot purchase something like that brand new? And so therefore, if you go ahead and get that for your, you know, for your dolls, like, do you feel guilty that you're kind of thrifting there and possibly taking away from a family who could really use that item for that discounted price? Or do you, like, when you go thrifting, like, if that happens, like, do you, like, give them a little extra so that they can maybe replenish some stock to kind of help another family? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you guys thrift, or do you just go ahead and or do you guys go ahead and look for, you know, brand new items, you know, especially when we're talking about the bigger items like furniture, like cribs, bassinets, you know, kind of thing, or do you guys just go ahead and get the you know, brand new ones like at Amazon, or like Bye Bye Baby or something like that? I wonder if they're still even in existence, Bye Bye Baby. Or do you guys thrift? And then if you thrift, and I think a lot of us have see the value, like if we're gonna thrift, then you know, oftentimes like we will also donate back too. Like if you're gonna get something from a thrift store, then you know, definitely if you can have something also to donate, which is nice, because it's like you know, it balances out in my opinion. And so sometimes we will do that. Like, well, I mean, I haven't really been to a physical thrift store in a very, very, very long time. I will, like I said, if I'm looking for like big lots of clothing, I'll go on eBay, and then sometimes I'll do the make an offer thing if it's available. Otherwise, like if it's something that speaks to me, I'll go ahead and purchase it. And I think this 3-month one might be a little big on her, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. I could do a 0 to 3 of this onesie on her, but then it might be a little bit too snug. So I think we're gonna try this one for now, and see how it goes. But like, if you guys thrift, do you take stuff to donate back, or do you feel that do you just go ahead and spring for the brand new item and just leave, especially the big ticket items, for, you know, somebody that's like in need for a real child? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, what do you guys do? Do you thrift, or do you get new? Do you do a little bit of both? I can say that I guess I do a little bit of both. Like, for my big ticket items, because like, I'll say that the big ticket items that I got, I'm gonna pick her up just a little bit so I can arrange her little PJs. For my big ticket items, I will say that I did purchase all of that on Amazon, and I don't have many big ticket items because I have limited space. but like for the changing table, I got that brand new off of Amazon. We were right in the middle of the pandemic, and so nothing was open anyway. Alright guys, big apologies for that. My camera shuts off on me after, I think it's like 29 minutes, and so I was just talking away and didn't realize the camera shut off. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and put Maisie on the baby nest again and get her into these PJs. But yeah, as I was saying, my bigger ticket items I got from Amazon. I got the changing table on Amazon, brand new. And in the middle of the pandemic, so nothing was open anyway to do any thrifting. But my husband and I just felt that if we can afford the newer one, you know, we might as well just go ahead and spring for it. I mean, you know, don't get us wrong. We like looking for a bargain, and I like to bargain shop. But we just felt that, like, if you know, somebody is in like real need for an item like that, you know, for a real child, you know, we can just, you know, we can take one for the world team, I guess, and you know, we can just spring for the, you know, for the new item, and you know, we have no problems with that. So anyway, my changing table I did get on Amazon. I got a stroller and car seat combo set that I got off of Amazon as well. Again, you know, middle of the pandemic. And well, besides, I really don't have anybody to go thrifting with anyhow, and you know, for baby things. So and then I don't drive. I can't drive, you know, having a visual impairment. So I do a lot of my shopping online anyways. Let's see, my boppies, the baby nest, a lot of my blankets, except for what came home with my babies, and the box openings I've gotten off of Amazon. Some things I might have gotten off of Walmart. I think I said the boppies, I got those off of Amazon. So I mean, what else did I get? I think the car seat and stroller and the changing table. Oh, and the bouncers. I know some people like to look for used bouncers to put babies in. Again, you can often find those at a thrift store, but I just, again, like when I was collecting all this stuff, it was the middle of the pandemic, so I couldn't go thrifting anyhow. But I just figure, it's easier. It's number one, it's easier for me to just get the items online, even if I have to pay the extra price for the brand new one. And also it just leaves the other open for, you know, somebody who truly needs it for a real baby. And oh my goodness, we got to be careful with her little fingers. I need to do that. I probably should put like little mitts on her when I change her, just to kind of be careful with her, just to be extra careful with her fingers, because, you know, we want to be careful with her. We want to be careful with her. We want to be careful with all the babies. Indeed we do. So anyway, I was just kind of wondering, like, what you guys think. Like, do you go thrifting? And if so, like, do you donate back? Like, if you go through your stash and find some things that don't appeal to you anymore, do you go ahead and donate those when you thrift? Or do you just go on to the websites, like the, you know, depending on like what kind of clothes you like, you just go on the websites and purchase all your outfits and stuff on there, like you do Amazon, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, like, do you guys like to thrift, or do you just, you know, pretty much like to get brand new things for your dolls, no matter what? And you know, there's times I like to do both. Like, I do enjoy bargain shopping. I'll look for a bargain, you know, as much as the next person. But if I'm gonna go thrifting, and if I'm gonna buy something at the thrift store, especially like a baby item, I don't know, like I don't know, it's like my mind kind of goes to these baby items, and I don't want to take anything away from somebody who truly is in need, you know, because I mean, this is not, you know, these aren't real babies, and I don't need those items, you know, for dolls. And so it's more of a luxury, it's more of a want. But there are people who need items like this for their real children, you know, for their real babies. And I don't want to take away from that. I don't want to take away from that, you know, for somebody who has to pinch pennies and who has to be on a very tight budget and kind of watch what they spend on things. So if I thrift and if I get something, I will either like just donate some extra money, you know, for them to kind of replace maybe that item to help out a family, or or I'll have some donated good stuff to take with me too. You know, just so things balance out, so then, you know, I don't give myself a little guilt trip. But that's just me. You know, I'm not saying that everybody needs to feel that way. I'm not saying that everybody does feel that way. You know, it's a personal choice for each person, and, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say you should do this, you should do that. You know, like, each person has to make decisions like that on their own. They have their own conscience or, you know, belief system to answer to, and but that's just how I feel about it. Like, it is easier for me to just get things online, even if I have to pay, you know, higher prices for it. But we're sitting pretty well, so it's now. I mean, I'm not saying that we have to be like, you know, that we're going to be like totally careless and you know, just very like frivolous or whatever. You know, because we don't have like unlimited wealth. You know, we obviously don't have that. Not too many people do, but it is just easier for me to, you know, with my situation not being able to drive, it's just easier for me to go online and get things that I want to for my collection, or you know, items that I want to put in the nursery and whatnot. And then also I do not want to take away from someone in true need that needs an item for their real child or children. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. And yeah, so, and I know it's a touchy subject, and I know it's had a lot of discussion before, but you know, I don't think I've ever discussed it on my channel. And so I thought I would go ahead and kind of give you my little 2 cents worth on it. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. Like, is it, you know, do you like to thrift? Do you think it's okay to thrift for our babies? Or, you know, do you feel, or do you get do you get items brand new, and then do you feel guilty about that because, oh my gosh, you're spending all this money on like a doll, you know, on a doll? So I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, do you what do you guys like to do? Like, how do you guys like to shop? You know, are you guys bargain hunters? You know, love to hear about that. So anyway, we have her in that, and you know what? Like, oh my gosh, this is a fleece. I'm gonna pick her up. Oh my gosh, she is just way too cuddly. Oh my gosh, she is just, and oh my gosh, when babies are wearing these like fleece pajamas. Oh, it makes them so extra, extra cuddly. And this girl is so cuddly. She's so huggable. Oh, she is so huggable. And I went ahead and just fixed her hair just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much really. And I just, you know, I put the bow back in her hair. And then also, when I was doing my little online thrifting, let me go ahead and grab it. When I was doing my little online thrifting, I found this in the package. There was this lovey that also came with the. This is a rabbit, a little bunny, with some hearts on it, so it kind of matches her little pajamas. And I think this might have been a set. Again, you know, this all came from eBay. This was like a big lot of clothing, and so I'm thinking that this was a matching, you know, this was the lovey came with the PJs. It was like a little matching set. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let her have her little lovey. She can kind of hold on to that. Isn't that cute? It's not a perfect match, but it's got the hearts, and it goes pretty well with it. So isn't it cute? After I get done with this video, I just might have to take some pictures. Oh my gosh, I might have to do that. But yeah, how cute is that? Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And she's actually a big enough baby where I could give her like a little, just a, you know, like a little tiny bear or something like that. Yeah, I could do that. Or we could kind of tuck the little lovey in just in, you know, in the crook of her little elbow like that. She can kind of hold on to him like so, just like that. Isn't that cute? Oh, let's get that bunny ear out of your face, little Maizie. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you do to her. She will just smile and she will just laugh and she will just giggle, and yeah, she just doesn't care. Yep. I think it probably looks better on this arm over here, but. Anyway, so that's my sort of rambling, sort of, I guess, stuttering along. I probably should have wrote some notes to talk about this, but I just, it can be kind of a touchy subject, but I felt like I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit and give you my 2 cents worth. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And, you know, there's never any like right or wrong answer. Each one has to make that decision for themselves. And, but yeah, I'd just love to know what you guys think. And, yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop here before I get into real trouble. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, happy Monday. I hope the start of your week is going very well. And we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please, 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 please be kind to each other. Stay safe. And give all your babies a huge, huge, huge hug from all of us here at Serenade Nursery. Okay, bye everybody.